So it appears Mr. AJ is still seeking a coach. I believe he was in Dubai not too long ago, putting in a little work with Mr. Coach Chill Willis. And as I've said in the previous Usyk Joshua video, link below, it's not a good idea and or time to be switching to a different coach, considering you're embarking on a rematch. I think adding a new element, such as a coach and or possible entire training camp, could be detrimental at this point in the game. But enough about that. Let's get on with this.
Anthony Joshua is probably the best finisher in boxing. When he smells blood, when he has you hurt, it's over.
Going in for the kill is very fan-friendly. I believe intelligent finishing is more beneficial to the fighter.
Watch this. 21 knockouts in 21 wins for Anthony Joshua.
Upon ordering him to fight again,
Joshua lands a big right hand and instantly goes into kill mode. But the problem was, that right hand wasn't very effective against Andy Ruiz. And secondly, spends a lot of energy attempting to finish Andy Ruiz, which in the end leaves him a bit compromised.
That was the moment where you see the legs stiffen up and it's like, oh. And that's when we knew there was a problem.
Ruiz comes to fire back.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
And I'm sure Mr. Joshua couldn't believe what he was experiencing. He was experiencing the thing that he dreads the most. Not the knockdown. I'm sure he'll get up. But he now entered into the dark place. Oh yeah, the dark place. Most don't even want to speak of the dark place. What is the dark place? It's probably when you're at your lowest in the ring in a fight. Cardiovascular system shot. Muscles aren't firing like they normally would. Most likely even your brain activity is slowed down a bit. And this is the place we call the dark place. Because at that point in time, your focus isn't upon your opponent. Your main focus is upon your physical state and condition, and how are you going to survive. In order to survive the dark place, first you must embrace the dark place. And in the ring, during your fight, is not the time and or place to embrace the dark place. This must be done in the gym. Every day, every minute, every second of your training should be in a manner that embraces and beckons the dark place. By regularly dealing with the dark place, when and if the time is necessary and it comes in the ring, it will not be an unfamiliar place to you. You will have experience with the dark place. Basically, in layman's terms, gotta train harder and smarter. Every workout and training exercise should cause you to be more exhausted than that last round against Mr. Usyk. Here's a good example of one attempting to deal with the dark place in the ring at the wrong time. And as we can see, Andy Ruiz, on the other hand, of all things to not work correctly whilst experiencing the dark place, losing control of your defense has to be the worst. As we can see here, Mr. Joshua, still dealing with the dark place, is struck and has no intelligent defense as Andy Ruiz applies the pressure. As stated in the first video, I believe that the outcome of the rematch would be the same, but I might have a slight change of heart if Mr. Anthony Joshua is able to focus on more important things than changing coaches and teams right now. I think he needs very good defensive instructions and training and preparation, and I honestly believe he is a good boxer, that if he was to focus on cardiovascular type training of the extreme to aid him in attempting to avoid the bad place, these would help him greatly in the ring against Mr. Usyk. But keep in mind, Usyk is still the best boxer here, so Mr. Joshua's work is going to be very hard. I don't recommend he attempt to box the excellent boxer. What he really has to do is use his size and fight Mr. Usyk, which once again would entail a whole lot of cardio.